This video is going to look at the complete 9-step problem-solving process using an example. Showing the full problem-solving process, find the volume of blacktop needed for a driveway that is 50 feet long, 15 feet wide, and 6 inches thick. We've actually already completed step 1 since we read through the problem. You may need to read through the problem several times to make sure you understand what the question is asking. Step 2 requires us to make a sketch to help us see what is going on. This can be a rough sketch, but make sure you have something drawn, and also make sure you label everything on your sketch. Step 3 is where we need to record all of the data we know. In this problem, we know the length is 50 feet, the width is 15 feet, and the height is 6 inches. Since both the length and the width are given to us in feet, we want to make sure the height is in feet as well. Step 3 is where you will always want to check to make sure your units are consistent, just like we are doing right now. 6 inches is the same thing as half of a foot. Next, we want to write down what we are solving for in step 4. This will help make sure you are solving for the quantity the question is asking for. Step 5 is where we write down the basic equation. In this case, the basic volume equation for a rectangular solid is volume is equal to length multiplied by width multiplied by height. We will find a working equation in step 6. For this particular problem, the working equation is the same as the basic equation since we are solving for the volume. We will then substitute all of the data values we know into the working equation in step 7. Don't forget to include the units with your substitutions. We are then left with V is equal to 50 feet multiplied by 15 feet multiplied by 5/10 of a foot. Step 8 is where we type everything into our calculator and hopefully get an answer. In this case, we see that the volume is equal to 375 cubic feet. We also need to make sure we round to the correct number of significant digits. In this case, all of our values only have 2 significant digits. This means that the volume is equal to 380 cubic feet. Last, step 9 is where we look at our answer and ask ourselves if it makes sense. In this case, our answer is in cubic feet, which is what we need for volume. If your answer seems logical, then you are done. This concludes our example of the full 9-step problem-solving process.